So, can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
Let's. Hey everybody, it's another one of those things that we do every week, and finally the cover art makes sense, cause Max is here.
Yay!
Hey Max, how's it been?
It's going good.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's been one of those weeks with everything happening over here in the good old US of A, and
Yes.
America and all that. Yeah,
Murk.
yeah. So this is going to be I guess, kind of a test episode for the actual podcast that isn't just me rambling. Which it still might be because I have a tendency to talk. I just kind of run over people.
Yeah. It's
Sorry, I
okay.
talk a lot. But yeah. So I guess first off, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Max. My name is Meg, actually, but I prefer to be called Max because it's, kind of both male and female, and I identify as gender fluid, and yes, I am Gabby's girlfriend. Slash partner thing. Yeah.
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 We also work on a lot of things together, like our comic Dead, and they've helped me with Sky a few times, or editing it at
Attempted to.
least. Editing, and then I had to go and fix things.
I tried.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, we just kind of chill and hang out, and they're a fucking bogan, so.
Rude.
There
Excuse
you
me.
are.
Excuse me. Just because I'm
I don't know,
Australian,
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This is the shit I have to put up with every day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, every day, all day.
Yeah, you're
And
so mean to me.
my stomach's starting to hurt again.
Oh no.
Um,
Gabby ate meat.
yeah, I figured out a while back that I have wouldn't quite say an allergy to red meat, but it's kind of like lactose intolerance. It's an allergy, but it's not one that's going to kill me. It's just going to make me feel horrible if I eat it. And I didn't think about it, and I made one pot pasta, and I had chunks of stew beef in it, and I ate that, and my stomach's just on a revolt right now. So,
Yeah. Fun.
yeah, that wasn't too bright.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess, well, Dead's going pretty well, huh?
Yeah, it is. How many pages have we got out now? It's like 9, I think.
No, it's at
No.
7. You just
Oh,
gave
yeah.
me the sketches for page 8, so no.
Okay, I'm working on page 9, yes.
Yes, you were on page 9. Page 8 goes up Wednesday. I have to actually finish that. Oh my god, I do not have any time. I'm gonna have to do that
No.
tonight. I forgot.
Honey.
I have been busy trying to do stuff. Oh,
Not die. Yeah.
I decided to start posting up percentages onto YouTube, and I've been going through converting the audio into a video and posting them up, and immediately the first day,
Regretted.
well, now we have somebody arguing stuff on one of the older episodes of percentages, and it's hilarious because he's just an idiot. Hey guy, if you're listening to this, you're an asshole. Ha ha ha. And thanks for listening and viewing the videos, because, I don't give a shit if you agree with me or not. But
I'm gonna have to go back and look because I don't know what's happening.
we've been talking about it on Twitter. It's on
Oh, right.
episode
Yeah.
5. It's an old episode, and he's acting like it's all new stuff. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, I mean, we're trying to get more content out there. changing up percentages like this and getting more things up on YouTube. Every month I'm going to put the edited stream videos out for public the month after they've been put up for patrons. So just the little sped up, I guess you could kind of call it time lapse. I don't know. I speed them up by 8 or 16 times the normal speed and add music to them, and those just go up on like all the ones from July are up now, and all the ones for August will be up next month, and so on. You know, the usual. But I actually think we only have one for August so far. We really got to get some more pages done.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Hunted just went up. That's a thing that's up.
It's a good thing.
If you haven't even listened, I don't even want to hear it.
Shut up, I have to.
And that was a cut, sorry. I believe we were talking about Dead and adding more content and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we're going to try to get more things up on the YouTube. I'm going to start trying to do video game stuff and reviews and stuff like that of older games. I really want to get... I know I keep saying it, and I said it like the last 4 weeks or 5 weeks now, but the Warframe review I want to do, but every single time I'm almost done, something happens and I either lose the video, or like today they just released a trailer that looks awesome. So I want to add in stuff about that, and now I'm waiting for more information, and I'm just going to review Beat Buddy instead.
Yes, good.
I showed you Beat Buddy, right?
I think you have, yeah.
Yeah, it's electro swing fucking puzzle.
Yes.
I don't even know what you call
yes.
that game. I guess it's almost a Metroidvania game.
Yeah, kinda.
Except with rhythm to it, and it's really good. But yeah, so what's been up with you lately?
What was that?
What's been up with you lately?
Not too much. I've started my nursing course a while back. Yeah, I've been grossing you out by getting excited about blood and guts and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm okay with it in a horror sense, but, like, medical stuff squicks me out, and I don't know why.
I'm sorry. This is my brain of just like, oh, sweet, like, fucking cysts and shit.
Yeah,
and...
hearing about...
Like, I've been watching all these medical procedures, and every time I try to tell Gabby about it, she's just like, no.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just don't do well with. I don't do well with medical stuff. I'm like, horror is really good. Horror, gore, and stuff. I don't. The gore porn movies are stupid, but like, I just don't do well with like medical gore for some reason.
Yeah. I think I'm okay with most things because like it's just bodily fluids. Like everyone poops, everyone pees, everyone has like pimples and shit. But like the only thing I think I'm squicky with is when like bones are sticking out of skin, or like
God, yeah, no, that's
like necrosis, that sort of thing. That's just like nope.
See, but I can deal with that with zombies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I can deal with broken bones and stuff like that, and torn flesh and stuff when it's zombies and horror, but medical I can't.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's basically what I've been up to.
Yeah, that and drawing things.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is, we really gotta get a, buffer going for that, because we are a page a week right now.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Yeah, and the new page is gonna be interesting. I'm not sure how to call it. I don't know. We'll figure it out, because I'm gonna probably be putting a lot of time into it, and I'm not sure if that's going to be worth it in the end.
I'm sure it will be.
Maybe. I hope.
Yeah. I was finishing up this sketch for it in class, and I have Andre sitting on one side and Ben sitting on the other. They're two of my classmates, and they look over and they're like, "Who's that? What's this? Draw me, draw me." And Andre's going like, "No, don't draw me ugly. That's not me." And I was going like,
See, that's when you say, you gotta pay me.
"Yeah, you gotta pay me, fool."
Yeah, fucking... I've always hated that. The draw me, draw me, draw me. When somebody sees you drawing, it's like, well, pay me, pay me, pay me, because I'm not working for you for free. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I must admit, I've always done that to another one of my friends, Sean, who I hope to get on crew someday. But I've known him since about grade 5, and everyone's always been like, draw me, and I'm one of the people, and I'm a scumbag.
Yeah, but you've also drawn for them, too, so...
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's like a more of a trade. It's not you just walking up as somebody who has nothing to offer in return and just saying, draw me right now and for free, and I will give you nothing other than saying, oh, cool. And no, that's not how I look. Like, that's all a lot of people do, and that's just stupid and annoying.
Yeah, it's basically like, if you're offering someone with something in return, you're basically sort of giving them a very nice back rub, but if you're not, you're sort of just walking up to them and slapping them in the face with a wet fish.
Yeah, you could be Scout. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Scooty man.
The Scooty Booty.
Scooty Booty man.
Yeah, and besides that, well, the giant elephant in the room, all the shit that's happening in Ferguson.
Yes.
Yeah.
I must admit, I'll probably be pretty quiet in this conversation because I'm not from America and I don't really have much to input on it.
Yeah, everybody has input.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so fucked up though. Like, the media here and thus the media everywhere else, because they're all getting their news and information from it from the mass media here. Like,
yeah.
They're essentially posting blatant lies. Not even essentially, they are posting blatant lies that have been proven as lies as fact and news. Like saying, like a couple days ago, yesterday, the day before, the Ferguson Police Department released the video of Michael Brown supposedly robbing the store, saying that it was a FISA, or not, Freedom of the Court, or Freedom of Information Act request, which, one, those take forever to process. Have you ever tried, like, well, not you, but like, I've tried to get the information that the government has on me as a Freedom of Information thing. Like, it takes months to process that shit. So that's some bullshit right there. And who would have known to fucking request that? Because there wasn't a report about Michael Brown robbing a store or anything.
Is that the one where they didn't actually have a suspect for it?
Yeah, no. Like, this is so far what I've gathered has happened. There was a supposed robbery at the store that Michael Brown left from. And he, according to the police, at first it was he was the robbery suspect, and then it was he attacked the cop, or maybe the other way around, and both have been proven false now. Because the store owners and people working there have said multiple times that no, that wasn't him. The video that they released was from months ago, like in April, I think it was. Like, it was like April 11th was the timestamp on it.
Yeah, and April, June.
Yeah, or yeah, maybe it was June 11th. But it was still, it was from months ago, and it wasn't even Michael Brown in the video. The video that was actually from there, showing Michael Brown, shows him paying for the cigarettes, or for the cigars that he bought.
Yeah.
Okay, so far the police have done their best to try to cover this up, which is hilarious. And then the police chief comes out and says, oh, well, yeah, no, he wasn't, there wasn't even a report on that at the time that he was shot. He wasn't a suspect at all. But he tried to attack the cop. Well, today, the initial coroner's report is the gunshots are consistent with somebody who had their hands raised in the air in surrender, and
what do you know?
And were not at close range. So there goes the whole he attacked the cop thing.
What do you know?
Yeah. So right now we have a police force that is out there tear gassing small children. An 8-year-old was hit with tear gas today. Tear gassing media whenever they feel like it. Threatening to shoot reporters in the face if they don't move. That was a thing that actually happened. There's video of that because it was on a live stream.
God.
They have tanks and armored trucks and assault rifles, and they have military hardware in a small town in Missouri.
Bloody hell.
It's ridiculous. It's like they have literal military grade. They have there are pictures of them with body armor that I don't even think soldiers in Iraq get. They are decked to the fucking nines. They're constantly covering their faces. They won't release officer names, especially of those who do something. The first couple of days, a woman was shot in the head.
I heard about that.
Yeah, they won't release the name of the officer who did it. They shut up anybody who talks about it. She survived, so that's gonna suck for them. They tried to say it was by a drive-by gang. It was a car full of black people doing a drive-by, but that's patently untrue. So far, that hasn't been reported. This is a town that has had no murders this year up until Michael Brown was killed. And then people are actually trying to say that, oh, this is an race thing. Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
This has always been a race thing.
Yeah. Even over here, it's always a race thing. I think everywhere in the world, it's a race thing.
Yeah, it's that's why you have thousands upon thousands of people being stopped and searched randomly by cops in New York, and the vast majority of them are POC. That's why the town of Ferguson is over 60% black, but what was it, 2 or 3 of the people in the police force aren't white? Yep. It is a flat out race thing, because you have people calling Michael Brown a thug and all this other shit, when so far he has a couple things in his past on his criminal record. I do too. What's your point? I'm not suddenly a thug because I have a couple shoplifting things on my record and an assault charge. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And vandalism. But shut
Good
up.
Job. Good job.
But it's not like this is a new thing. And I've been slammed onto cop cars. I've been arrested for fitting a description, or at least picked up and held until being released. I've had all this shit happen, and I'm not even that dark. I've had darker friends get picked up for all the same things, who've been arrested, who've been actually in jail for chunks of time because they fit a description, and then, oh, well, I guess you don't actually look like this person at all. Sorry, we're just going to let you go now after you've been in here for a week. Yeah, you lost your job and your life's kind of fucked, but that's not our problem. You quote-unquote fit the description of this person who is a completely different race and different height and size than you, but you're black.
Yeah. I must admit, it's kind of similar here, I must say, because, even though our police records we don't have such a record of them being quite as brutal as they have been over in America, but because I used to work at a little Kmart chain in my town, and we'd always have shoplifters, troublemakers coming in. Guaranteed, if they were white, the cops wouldn't have been called. If they were Aboriginal kids, there would be cops roaming around the front doors within 5 minutes.
Yeah,
So
that's it's just like I think I might have told the story on here. I don't know. I got a jaywalking ticket once.
You get tickets for this?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, this is actually something you're going to ticket me for.
that's
I
a
got the
thing.
jaywalking ticket, and in the time that the cop was writing me a ticket, an older white guy walks across the street right next to us.
Oh my god.
Cop doesn't say anything. Two white kids on bikes go across the street and jaywalk. The cop does not say anything. And until I brought it up, he wasn't going to say anything. And then when I did, he just goes, well, I was too busy dealing with you.
Oh, bullshit. No,
It's like,
that's just convenient.
yeah,
But no.
it's so fucking stupid. I've never met anybody else in my life who's gotten a jaywalking ticket.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on my way to work. Oh, now I'm going to be late for work, and I have a $75 ticket to pay. Okay, thanks, asshole.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a new thing. Racial profiling is not new. This isn't a race thing. No, this is a fucking race issue. This is specifically a black issue. Cops kill black men all the time.
Mm.
Cops kill black people all the time. And then people justify it with, oh, well, you deserve it. No, fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I see people now talking about how they're tired of hearing about it and stuff. It's just like, no one gives a shit if you're tired of hearing about it. Like, I can understand if it makes you uncomfortable or makes you, like, and I'm not talking about uncomfortable as in I don't want to think about racism. Makes you uncomfortable as in, like, I've experienced these things and it's triggering me and I'm having anxiety over this. Like, then that's good. Get off the internet for now. Avoid these things for now.
Yeah. Also, if it's like, even if you haven't experienced it, but it's still distressing to you, that's still okay. Yeah, because that's what I'm feeling at the moment with Tumblr, because it's just all over my dash.
Yeah, I mean, if it's distressing, like, to the point that it's actually mentally harming you, then avoid it.
Yeah.
But no one gives a shit if you're tired of hearing about it. We're tired of dealing with it.
Yeah, exactly.
We're tired of being killed and arrested and blamed for shit that we didn't do. Like, a friend of mine in Michigan was fucking picked up and held because he fit the description of somebody who had stolen a backpack at a school. My friend wears cardigans and sweater vests and skinny jeans and loafers and shit. And he's also black as the fucking night. The kid they picked up was white. The actual kid who stole the backpack was white, but my friend fit the description.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, no. This is a thing that happened.
Was the cop actually legally blind and had a walking stick?
No, the cop was just racist as fuck, just like most cops are. There's a reason that black people especially, but pretty much any POC, grows up afraid of the police.
Yeah.
It's not just some, oh, well, that's just you being guilty of something. No, that's because the police fucking hate us. Fucking look how police treat trans people too. It's just like, fuck. Oh, dude, I'm getting too angry. This is why I didn't want to talk about this before.
Calm down, baby. It's okay.
Because I get too angry about it, and then I just stop making sense, and I just rage, and I don't want to do that.
But it's completely justified because you're in both those categories, and it's something that's personal to you, so you're allowed to get grumpy about it.
Yeah, I know. I also want to be concise, and I'm not. I'm kind of rambling, but there's not much else I can do at the moment.
Yeah.
But something else I thought of, and I got sidetracked from that. It was, people are always talking about how they're tired of hearing about it and stuff like that. It's like, I saw somebody talking about how, oh, well, it's worse in other parts of the world. It's like, okay, it is, yes. It is worse in other parts of the world. We have Gaza in war. We have the Ukraine. We have Syria. We have all these places that have horrible shit happening in them, and the U.S. is one of them. Are they using real bullets here? No, not yet. But the thing is, talking about how, oh, well, it's worse over there, so we shouldn't complain about it here, that's how shit gets that bad. By letting it happen. When you have people in fucking Gaza tweeting how-tos on how to protect yourself from tear gas and stuff and how to survive in war situations to people in Ferguson, that should tell you something. And the fact that that stuff is actually needed is scary. The fact that this could eventually turn into a real war zone. I mean, it's not like the police aren't equipped like the fucking military to treat them like it's a war. I mean, they've imposed a fucking curfew on the area. And hours before the curfew's even in effect now, they're shooting tear gas at families and shit that are out protesting. They're shooting tear gas at, like, small children. They're shooting tear gas at the media. Anybody who's holding up a camera, they're fucking firing tear gas at. Or shooting with rubber bullets as they were earlier. Like, and those can still kill. Those things fucking destroy people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
anything going at a high enough speed can kill you, really.
Yeah, and I mean, like, even if it doesn't kill, those things can, like, debilitate you for long periods of time. When you get, if you get shot by 2 or 3 in the fucking ribs, you're not gonna be able to breathe properly, and you're not gonna be moving for a while. Like, work isn't gonna be a possible thing. It's just, it's ridiculous. And the news isn't showing, they're showing looters, and there's a small group of looters, and there's always going to be people who are shit, and they're only showing the looters. And you know what? It's hilarious, because then there are reporters who are taking pictures and talking about the fact that a lot of the looters are white people who are coming into town, fucking up shit, and then leaving to talk about how they're so scared about all the black people about to come loot their homes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know, like, most of the people that are down there protesting are also standing around shops that have been broken into to protect them.
Yeah.
You know, we have, like, now we have a fucking new iconic picture of the guy, and I cannot remember his name, and I want to look it up. But he's throwing the picture of a fucking burning tear gas canister.
And he's holding a bag of chips.
Wearing an American flag t-shirt and holding a bag of chips. And he wasn't throwing it back at the cops like people were originally thinking. He's throwing it away from kids to protect them because they're about to get fucking tear gassed.
Yeah.
Like, these are the people that are in Ferguson. Again, I'm going to repeat, this is a town that has had no murders at all this year up until Michael Brown was killed. This is not a violent, crime-ridden place. And it's being treated like a war zone. People are... And people just don't give a shit. They talk about how they're tired of hearing about it and stuff. And you know what? When the internet is full of it, everybody can actually come and rely on each other, because nobody cares about you. If you don't care, you are irrelevant. You don't matter in this. Nobody cares that you don't care. Nobody gives a shit about your opinion on it. Because there are people in war zones helping out the people here, and vice versa. There are Tibetan monks. I just saw a fucking vine of Tibetan monks all raising their hands up in a surrender pose in support of Ferguson. There are people all around the world who can fucking identify with this, with each other, and people from Ferguson who can now identify with those people around the world. So if you don't think it matters, if you don't think talking about it and sharing it matters, you don't matter. No one gives a fuck about you. Go do whatever the fuck you're gonna do. Don't talk about not caring about it, because no one gives a shit. This is actually something that means something. When you have people's grandparents talking about how this looks like it did back in the 60s, how it looks like it did back during the Civil Rights Movement, it's happening all over again because it wasn't fixed the first time. And that's the problem. It never got fixed the first time. Things got better, yes. but they also got a lot more subtle. There's still institutionalized racism. There's still brutal things perpetrated by white people on POCs, specifically blacks, in this country. There's still stuff like Miley Cyrus fucking having her head photoshopped onto fucking Nicki Minaj's body and lightening the skin color to match because that's somehow okay. Like, you just have casual fucking racism everywhere in this country still because it wasn't fixed back then. It's not gonna be fixed for a long time, and shit like this is gonna keep happening. Especially when people go, oh, well, I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm done now. I don't care. Fuck you. Anyway. That's my opinion on it for now. More things will happen, and things are going to get worse, probably. But hopefully not too many people die.
Yeah.
Hope no one else dies, but with the way things are going, you never know. Oh, one last thing. I just saw a fucking video of this, too. Somebody standing on their property getting tear gassed by the police. Like, if you don't think the police are in the wrong here, you're fucking stupid. Anyway, away from that, because don't want this whole thing to be depressing. So, new episode of The Hunted went up. New episode will go up Friday after next. Yeah, I got nothing. That kind of drained me.
That's fair enough. That's okay.
I don't know. We're just gonna keep trying to make stuff, and we're gonna keep supporting things, and we're gonna keep trying to at least be heard and do things and
try to make a difference in some people's lives.
In some small way if we can. That's all.
Yeah.
We're not looking to be massive multi-million-dollar corporation. We're not looking to be rivaling Penny Arcade or something. We're not looking to be that. We want to do stuff we enjoy. And that's
just sort of touch people in little nice ways.
Yeah. And I mean,
that almost sounded very odd.
Yeah.
I was thinking, shit, fix it.
Yeah, I mean, we want to make things people enjoy. And we want to meet people that enjoy the things we make, because that means that we have similar interests and tastes on things. So, yeah, I mean, come join us on the site, on YouTube, on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to try to promote all that shit. I mean,
love us.
Come talk to us. We got no problem talking. If you're a piece of shit, though, I will happily hit you with the ban hammer like I did earlier. I've been posting up the percentages stuff, and an MRA fucking tried arguing that feminism is horrible and a hate movement and stuff, so that was funny.
MRAs are the funniest fucking things to watch, though.
I know, it's just funny. So I argued with him for a moment with Sunny, and then just hit the ban hammer on the site, so he can't comment anymore. It was fun. Fun
was had.
My audio levels are all over the place. Whoops. Yeah, so I don't know. We want to make things and do all that.
Make people happy.
Links to things in the bottom. I'll try to link as much of the stuff as I talked about today. Might be hard to find some of it. A lot of it's on Tumblr. I'll find a lot of it in Twitter and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's about it. You got anything?
Nope.
Got nothing you want to talk about?
No, I'm good. I'm just happy coming along for the ride.
All right. Well, we'll start doing this weekly and as often as we can, and actually start trying to get some things out of it. So next week, hopefully, nothing else tragic will have happened, because this is 2 weeks in a row. It's like Robin Williams died, and then fucking Ferguson, and like,
yeah.
Come on, world, throw us a bone. Just give us one good day, please.
Yeah. It's usually pretty quiet over here. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, next week we'll be back with more news for whatever the hell we're doing, and probably talk about whatever the hell's on our minds then.
Yep.
Anyway, Gabby out.
Bye. Bye.